So, in an ideal world, it would be absolutely awesome if we could do absolutely everything from our smartphones. And back in the day, that's what Logitech thought when they made a device called the Logitech Harmony. It comes in for something like $149.99, so it's not cheap, and it allows you to control all of your things in your house via your phone that can receive an IR signal. So the plan was you put this device in your lounge, it could see your set-top box, your DVD player, your TV, it would then blast out an IR signal when you turn on the TV via your phone or navigate the Freeview box or whatever box you've got. It would work. And it was an awesome product. They then developed a remote for it, which worked in harmony with the Logitech Harmony Hub. But as I say, all of this is really expensive. I managed to find this on Amazon for like $9.99. The price has actually gone up now to $16.99, but I'll drop a link down below. So the really funny thing is that we have actually done a video review of the Logitech Harmony system here on TechFlow, and I said to you guys that I really enjoyed it, which I did. It was a really good product, and if you had the cash for it, then absolutely brilliant. But the device itself was rather large. This is tiny, as you guys can see by the box here. Smart IR, Wi-Fi IR remote control. On the side here, a little bit about the device. On the bottom here, there's an app from the App Store and the Google Play Store right there. And then somewhere on the side, yep, there it is. We've got Google Assistant and Amazon Smart Services control. So we can actually tie this thing to a smart assistant and change the channel of our set-top box or do anything we want. Turn on an air conditioner, start up a robotic vacuum via IR, micro B port on the bottom, cable pass-through port. So if this is really simple to set up and it actually works well, then this is a really cheap alternative to something like a Logitech Harmony system, because it comes in at, like I say, I bought this for $9.99. Micro B cable in the box, as well as some instruction manuals, which I'm gonna leave in there. Let's plug this thing in, give it some power and see what happens. Oh, look at that. It's got a little blue light on the front. I assume that means it's booting up. This is really cute. It's tiny. And also, it has this little rubber ring around the bottom, which gives it loads and loads of grip. And also, I assume if there's a problem, there's a small little reset button in there. So if you do have an issue with this thing, you just hold the reset button and hopefully you'll be good to go. Okay, so we're here. We've got the phone, we've got the little device itself, and we need to add it to the Smart Life app so we can start controlling it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is click on the plus button right here, and then go down to Other, and then go to Infrared Universal Sensor, which is what I assume that is going to say, or something along those lines. Click that, and then we need to make the indicator rapidly blink. So on the bottom, that reset button, apparently you just hold it for 5 seconds. It's our network information. As you can see, it only supports 2.4 gigahertz. Let's click OK. Okay, now this is where it gets cool. Now it's saying that I can add a remote control. So let's click on Add. Okay, this is really quite complex. Set-top box, TV, air conditioner, TV box, fan, DVD, or DIY. Let's add my TV. So it's an LG TV, and it's already displaying buttons that I can test. Okay, that works already. No way! And now I can confirm that this remote on my phone now controls the TV, so I can click Matched. So I'm going to need the KEF remote to start this process. I'm going to add another remote control, and I'm going to do a DIY right here. So it says Universal Remote Control and Remote Control. Position them 3 centimeters away. Okay, next. IR signals are detected. So you've just got to do this with all of the buttons, essentially, and it's going to remember it all.
No way.
It works. That's insane. So guys, what I've gone ahead and done is tied the Smart Life app to my Google Assistant. So now, hopefully, it's called Kitchen TV. I can say, okay, Google, turn on the kitchen TV.
Sure, turning on the kitchen TV.
So as you guys have seen so far, we've unboxed the item, we've plugged it in, we've connected it to the Smart Life app. We've then tried to attach a couple of devices to it and have it learn my KEF speakers, which it has done. I then tied it to my Smart Assistant, Google Home, and then I demoed that it can turn on and off the TV via my voice, via Google Home, through this little device. But unfortunately, all the fun and games stop there, because that's at the point I figured out that, well, you can only actually turn devices on and off and change the volume and the channel. You can't go ahead and change the input of the TV via your Smart Assistant. Now, you can obviously do that through your phone. You can control the entire TV, even change the HDMI input. So maybe with the software update, they can add that functionality to the smart assistant so you can control it with your voice. And that was the main reason I really got this thing, was for the voice control. Now again, it goes even further downhill than there. Like I said, they have a database of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of devices. They didn't have the KEF speakers, but not to worry, because they have the learn feature where it will learn a random remote controller. But annoyingly, you can't use the learned remote controllers with an assistant. So I can only control my KEFs via my smartphone. It doesn't work with the assistant. And then it gets even worse. I tried to add my smart hoover, which has an IR remote controller, to record it. Unfortunately, the device didn't even pick up the remote signal from this. It was as if I wasn't clicking any buttons on the remote for it to learn. It just physically didn't learn any of the buttons on this remote, so it is unable to control my smart hoover, which is something else I bought this device for. So maybe I bit off a little bit less than I can chew with this, thinking it's going to be a miracle box for $9.99. Yes, for $9.99 I can now turn my TV on and off, which I suppose is a win, because other than that I'd have to buy a smart plug, which is the same price, if not more, and hopefully they can add better functionality for controlling unknown devices through a smart assistant in the future. But there you go. Do I recommend it? Well, no, not really, unless you want a device that's simply just going to turn your TV on and off. But for now, my name's been Alex, this has been TechFlow. We'll catch you in the next one.